Hello and welcome to Working as Intended. Hope you're all having a great week. I'm already bumbling over my words because I'm watching this download on the patch finish for me. We have some cool stuff for you. Hope you guys have been keeping up with the Halloween event stuff that's been coming out. We are, of course, going to have to go investigate the town of Murney and see what's going on there that is causing the disturbances and the troops to not come back. Very excited about the Halloween event this year. It's massive. It's cool. It's going to be awesome. And we'll be featuring it much of the next few weeks.
Someone said there was no sound, and now I'm concerned. Can
Mike
you guys? No stream at all. What?
Alright.
Hold on.
Let me know when we're good. Hi, John. How's it going?
We're gonna BRB. Okay, are y'all pulling my leg here?
Now we're back. Things are good.
Yeah, we're back.
Alright. I'm hearing
okay,
sound
there was sound.
Somewhere.
Yeah, there was sound.
Oh,
Someone.
got it.
Wow. Gotcha.
Yep.
Good
Sorry
job.
about the sound, guys. My upload during the day continues to be atrocious. The good news is I might be able to start going to the office soon, so hopefully we can get that fixed out. I'm hearing audio is craptastic from Sturgis. I'm fuzzy, so maybe your sound's fine and mine's bad?
There's sound now. In the intro, there was no sound, no music. Was there no sound, no music? Oof.
No, I'm hearing sound quality is poor still. Both sound okay. Alright, we're getting different reports all over the place. But it's because you're downloading and streaming. No, the download shouldn't affect the upload. Also, it just finished, so shouldn't be a problem. Anyway, we're going to get going here. I hope you guys checked out the new Chieftain Talks that was released on the Sherman. No, my microphone is really good, guys. It's definitely the network that is bad.
Yeah.
Some people say it's fine, some people say it's terrible. It's interesting, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we have a new Chieftain Talks video that's really good. Check that out. We have a bunch of cool Halloween stuff for you planned. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Maybe you saw Crazy's pumpkin stream last night. And we're going to get into some platoons here as soon as I get my client ready.
Platoons. We're going to get into some platoons.
Unfortunately, I have the best internet available to me where I am. There's literally no other ISP.
It's true. You do have, like, ridiculously good internet for where you are. Anyways, so we are going to grab people and get into some platoons. There will be a weekly watcher code, so if anybody is wondering about that, please do know that we will have that going. So I'm going to create a platoon. Cab Mech is slowly getting there.
It's synchronizing. So soon enough. I did see Tom Quai says, I'm getting reports that the T-34-1 didn't get a DPM buff like it was supposed to. Any comments on this? So I haven't heard that. I'll have to investigate, Tom Quai. No comments other than we will investigate.
Yeah.
Monty says he'll contribute salt and vinegar chips. I mean, those are good.
Yeah, they really are. I actually really love salt and vinegar chips. And, you know, by the way, we are getting real early on the food talk, so I'm
yeah, thanks,
don't know
Monty.
how to feel about that.
From the first minute.
Oh, goodness. I got a 5G hotspot and have WGNA pay the bill, you know.
I don't even think we have a 5G tower around here.
Yeah, I don't know. Ah, there we go. We got cabbage. We're going to be doing a tier 9, so if you guys want to, feel free to drop in. What's up, Dan M? How are you doing? What's up, Pugs? It's amazing.
The good news is I'm too rural to have good upload speed on my internet, but I'm rural enough to have a massive yard to have to take care of.
Oh my god, I know.
Best of
Your
both
yard is just, like, incredibly massive. Like, I don't understand how...
So
like,
it's great having the backyard, but we don't use the front yard. So the front yard is just a big thing we have to mow.
Yeah, your yard, honestly, like your backyard is literally like the size of my house multiple times. And I have a pretty sizable, like, place that I'm renting. It's literally, like, I think this is, like, 2,000 something or more square footage. And your backyard is literally, like, that plus that plus that plus that. There's, like, 4 times.
Living up in the boonies.
Yeah.
That was kind of
Absolutely
that was my roommate who bought the house, who's our producer, smallest god. His whole thing was like, if we're gonna go to Texas, we're gonna get a big yard and have space for chickens, and we were all on board with that. And we did. It's been great.
Yeah.
Although we need to get some new chickens. We're down to 4. Outdoor shooting range. So true story, Jenny, we do actually have an archery range in the backyard that we set up.
It's very small.
The homeowners association and the city I live in probably wouldn't be thrilled if we started shooting firearms back there.
Yeah, probably not.
You should turn your front yard into a garden with a turtle pond. See, now that's a lot of yard maintenance you're proposing there, Uncle Ira.
See, oh hey, it's Dietrich. I think Dietrich actually helped me with testing, testing mini games for a late night tank show, which by the way, if you guys haven't yet, I highly recommend that you guys, at the very least, check out what we're doing. And by the way, guys, I have a fly, and it's really annoying me, so if I freak out,
yeah, I think it's
because
Dietrich,
of that.
Right?
Yeah, Dietrich helped me with,
I'm probably also wrong.
With the fly is definitely real, because it's flying in my face and on my face. Ugh. Someone said my audio is blocked?
I have an uncle whose last name is Dietrich, actually.
Ooh. I don't know what's up with the audio. Hold on.
Ooh, that I
don't think game sounds are actually going through. Hold on.
We're having a lot of sound issues today.
Yeah, we are.
We're going to need a fly cam. One day people will make a camera small enough to strap to a fly, and then we're all going to get to enjoy POV fly videos. Wow, that sounded bad. What I meant was, have you ever watched a fly around and imagine what his perspective is like? Because that's what I was talking about. It's really just the 360 degrees of flight in any direction, being able to turn instantaneously. I read, I don't know if you guys remember these books. There were Animorphs books back in the 90s, early 2000s, where these kids fight aliens trying to invade Earth by getting alien superpowers that allow them to turn into animals. And they did a whole one on how they did flies and how crazy flying around was, and it's been stuck in my head since I was a kid.
Now I have no game audio.
Just fix it, forehead.
Just fix it. Okay.
Just fix it, forehead.
There we go. Okay, there. Now it should be okay.
Aiden says, I want the Jackpan Z100 to be able to compete with other tier 10s. I hear you on that. It's always tough to balance those slower moving tanks, because they really need a big armor and or firepower advantage to make up for lack of mobility. And then those are also things that when they're overtuned can be really gross. So hopefully we find a better balance, but it's definitely a tricky one. A fly question: when a fly lands on the ceiling, does he barrel roll or somersault? Barrel roll, right? You can't somersault unless you're rolling across the ground. Food Destroyer says, hello, did they remove gold ammo from credits yet? No, we have not.
Why would we do that? Also, please let me know if the sound is better or not. Because I believe I figured out what setting I should have changed, and it seems to be A-okay so far.
Copernicus says the... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, but if it's still wonky, please let me know.
Can't even load the stream in browser, it just repeats play, pause, play, pause, play, pause.
What?
Interesting.
That's super weird. Hi, Fly! Get away from me, please!
RNG just put that shell into the ground.
This fly needs to chill the heck out, or leave me the heck alone. Come on. Patton. Oh, hey. What's up? What's up, dude? Oh, come on.
Getting distracted by the
There's
leopard
an
back there.
STRV. Okay. Ooh. What is my internet's also going.
SUV just shot me.
Yeah. My internet's also being super wonky, so...
Oh boy.
What is happening today?
Also, our power randomly went out earlier.
Oh, fun.
For like a second.
This fly is cursing me. That's what's going on. I have no other explanation as to why so many different things are just like being incredibly messed up.
Yeah, the stream quality on Twitch is showing a 1040p 48 and a 720p 48 option.
What?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Lady May just brought that up.
Oh my god.
Is that 48 FPS?
What the heck? What is happening? I have no idea. I'll be honest.
What is your opinion on the Czech tech tree below tier 9? The tier 6 is quite good, if I remember. I believe it's the T25.
Nice.
I don't
good shot.
the rest of them didn't really leave an impression on me, if I'm honest. But I remember the tier 6 being pretty solid.
I see. I understand. Hold on. Okay. I think I adjusted my settings a bit. Hopefully... Aw. I don't know why things are being so weird today.
I do.
You do?
Yep.
It's the fly,
I made that old lady with the voodoo doll angry. Should have seen this coming.
Wow. Okay, then it's your fault.
This is the Halloween map. No, Halloween map will be revealed soon, I believe. Is it in the video? I think it might be. But the mode will be soon. I'm so excited by the chat. It's gonna be awesome.
You seem very excited. Okay. Alright. Is the stream quality more stable? That is the question we are all asking.
I'm still seeing 1080p 48 options.
What the heck?
I don't know what's up with that.
I have no idea. Why is it being why is it like that? That's so strange.
Gabe with you didn't carry Madame Zeroni up the mountain, did you? Which is a Holes reference. I love it. Thanks for the game, Uncle Ira. Good one.
Okay.
Despite the technical problems, we played well.
Okay, well, all right. I've changed all of the settings I think are linked to the issues that we're having. Otherwise, up next we have Copernicus, aka Blobbert 101.
Blobbert
101. Okay, invite to tactical unit. It's Lady May's fault. No, I am pretty sure that it's the fly.
It's the fly that's doing it.
Here.
Hey, Panzersaurus, how's it going?
We're gonna disappear on Twitch for like 2 seconds.
2 seconds. I don't know what seconds is in Spanish. I probably should.
Okay. Should be coming back up on Twitch?
Yeah, it's Goose's fault, for sure.
It's Goose's fault. Ooh, tier 6. Alright, let's do tier 6. We is back.
Alright. Tragic made the same joke earlier, didn't it?
What?
About the fly.
Oh, yeah. Alright, why that is still at 48? That's so weird. I don't understand that.
What did you do, Tragic?
I didn't change
any
settings. None of the settings I have changed. Literally none. No idea why it's doing that.
Now we're silent again?
Shouldn't be. I only refreshed. Alright,
okay.
Dropping in.
Alright, Chad, I have a discussion topic today. It's not tanks related, but we'll get back to that. Did you guys see this SSE-2 Atara, this new hypercar built by an American company that allegedly hit 330 miles an hour on a Nevada freeway? There's a video of it. For those of you who don't know, 330 miles an hour is an absolutely insane speed for a car to have achieved on like a public road. I'm not. Mike's right here, actually. So it's a good mic too. The network kills it. Pig says that car pulls so strong right up to that 332 mark as well. Yeah, it does. I gotta be honest, like my first instinct when I was watching the video was that it was fake. Because that's such an insane... I mean, I'm sure Chad is more familiar than I am with the aerodynamics involved, but I know that the forces at 200 miles an hour are insane, and they exponentially grow, so at 300 miles an hour they have to be absurd. Driver said crosswinds are why they had to back off. I remember McLaren had F1 202. Yeah, I talked to my dad about it, who's been involved in racing and high-performance cars for a while. As a mechanic and a tuner, he thinks it's fake.
Sorry, I'm actively trying to figure out what the heck audio settings changed between now and the last time I did anything, and I don't remember doing anything. None of the things seem to be the thing I'm looking for at this moment.
The thing. Kuno says your browser encountered an error while decoding the video. I get that error on Twitch occasionally. I just have to refresh the stream when that happens. Why are we seeing runes? Is that what the stream looks like?
That'd be hilarious if that was true.
Oh yeah, Uncle Iroh's the KV2 on the other team.
Uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna try that. We're gonna try that. Okay.
My shots have an incredible ability to scatter into the gun mallet.
Oh, I bet.
I don't see the game sound, question mark, or exclamation point. Brock says in the Silver State Classic they've hit 200 miles per hour several times. That's a regular road driven every day by normal people. Yeah, I am familiar with the Silver State Classic.
Maybe? Can you talk? Cabbage? Cabbage? Are you there? No, I can't hear you. Tragic is changing things that she shouldn't be touching. Apparently. Hello? Are you there? Cabmech? Cabmech. Cabmech, what did I do? I swear to mute you on purpose. It's just Discord's being weird. Okay, let's go back to that. Even though for some reason, okay, you should be back, by the way. Cabmech? Hello?
Well, now I don't want to talk.
Well, now I don't want to talk. Okay.
Now my feelings are hurt.
Now my feelings are hurt. Restart my system? No. That would take too long for what I'm trying. What am I messing with? Voice meter banana.
Tragic accidentally cut you on purpose. Yeah, I saw someone mention the Silver State Classic. I am familiar with that. It's just the difference between 200 miles an hour and 300 miles an hour is just like it's insane. I mean, it's you know, exponentially larger than the difference between 100 and 200. Somebody asked, it sounds like you're live streaming on a 2010 phone. Ouch.
You sound like you're muffled, which is super weird, and I don't really understand what's causing that.
I'll double check my native sound, but I'm pretty sure it's just the connection.
No, it's definitely on my end, because I hear you perfectly fine, and how I normally hear you.
So it's something with how the audio is being picked up?
Yeah.
This is why we're going to switch to TeamSpeak.
No, it's not that. It's literally voice meter banana that's hecking things up.
Pixie Fly says, back when the Porsche 959 was the first to approach 200 miles an hour, the auto magazines were talking about tire technologies and the other issues that made it crazy dangerous. Yeah, that's the whole thing. The Veyron had to have special tires made specifically for it to handle the load, I remember. I'm sure the Chiron followed up on that. So I'm wondering how they did the tires for that SSC. Somebody asked what it was, by the way. It's called the SSC Tuatara. Tuatara.
Absolutely nothing for
apparently
my
the audio is good on YouTube but bad on Twitch. Weird. Thank you for those of you helping us bug fix, by the way.
What? Why is it weird on one but not another?
Now I'm starting to suspect it may be a restream.
Possibly, but that doesn't really make sense to me.
I mean, none of it makes sense to me. Tragic's a pretty good mechanic. She's got a video on her channel of her working on her bike.
I do. I've installed, let's see, I've done my oil, I've installed new things onto my bike.
I will say though, my dad's an ASE certified master mechanic and has been for most of the last 40 years. His problem solving method still seems primarily to be cussing at the thing and yelling at it until he figures out what the problem is. Sounds like I'm talking through a cardboard tube. Yeah, I've noticed that in some of the VODs. I really don't know. So somebody else is saying it is weird on YouTube.
What?
Yeah,
what, suddenly?
Sturgis, we don't have this issue on my personal stream, right, Sturgis? I know you've been over there. So it's got to be something with it routing through your comp.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to check out Voice Meter Banana a little bit more after this match. I'll look into it. We'll throw on the BRB.
Food Destroyer says, serious debate, pancakes or waffles? Waffles.
Waffles.
Because of the surface area.
Yeah, they hold the syrup better.
And more
Cabbage, you sound like you're streaming from a bathroom.
I'm in a private office. Lady May says 10mm sockets always disappear. It makes me cuss from working on cars. Lady May, I hear you on that, especially now that everything is metric. Now that everything is metric, 10mm just disappear. I can't keep them. My roommates take them to go put new license plates on, and then I never see them again.
Oof. Sounds like a very bad time.
Pixie Fight says, I have to replace an evap purge, and I'm already bad at putting my own tools back where they belong, so it only gets worse when other people get involved. I have to replace an evap purge valve, and usually I'm content to have the dealer do a lot of work on my imported German turbocharged vehicle, but I find them turning a 20-minute job with a $15 part into a $500 repair job. I just can't swallow that. Yeah, I hear you on that one.
Yeah, I work on my own bike. I don't work on my own car because I don't have jacks to lift it, else I would. Otherwise, the only thing that I haven't done on my motorcycle myself was my clutch and my brake lever swap, because my dad surprised me by getting me replacements because he dropped my bike.
Oops.
Oh no, I missed.
Well, I have a jack if you want to come help me put my new front wheels on my car.
It's okay. I've already done my tire changes for my car. Anyways, we're gonna throw on the BRB screen, and I'm gonna try and figure out what's going on with the audio. So we'll be right back. In the meantime,
chat, I will be hanging out in chat and talking about cars and stuff with you.
We're back. Hopefully that the sound sounds a lot better.
Testing.
1, 2, 3. Hello?
The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. Is the dog a color? I always forget. That's a typing test, though, not an audio test.
Sweet. Awesome. Cool. We got all that sorted. Awesome. All right.
It's fixed now.
Yeah, it's fixed now.
Hooray.
And the fly is still here! I'm mad! So mad! Angry! Fuming, even. Jeez.
Lazy brown dog, thanks, Money.
Absolutely ridiculous.
So, thank you so much for the game, Blobbert. And thank you for putting up with our Working as Intended Shenanigans channel. Hope you're all having a good week. Anybody making some special preparations for Halloween next week? I know I have a costume coming in I'm excited about. I won't spoil the surprise, but I got a pretty good costume for this year's Halloween streams, I think.
I'm very excited. Eat the fly protein. I would why isn't my cat after the fly? Because
Sky raisins.
he's outside my room, the one that likes to catch bugs, and then the other one is being lazy right next to my window in that direction.
Sturgis says Pillsbury Doughboy. I would do the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man before the Pillsbury Doughboy, I think.
Ooh, okay, tier 5. What do I want to grab? That looks like something I don't. Okay.
Me40K says Wargaming removed the 1095 Chieftain from random battles, limit to a maximum of 2 per team, limit EBR to 1 per team, stop cold spam. So I actually am kind of in, like, I think light tank limits may be interesting. Definitely when there's a lot of lights in the queue, things get pretty weird. We've talked at length on the stream about why Arty is at 3 maximum. It's basically so that there's more variance. If we dropped it to 2 Arty, there would be 2 Arty in literally every battle instead of some games with 1 or 0. So, you know, I've had a lot of different opinions on that, but that is the dev's current attitude towards it. And then I think the other thing was just remove the 1095 from random battle. I haven't looked into the stats on that vehicle recently. I'm interested to see how much they've fallen now that more average players have been able to get their hands on it. Because one of the things that always happens with the Clan War tank is some of them are really good, but then also they're exclusively played by really good players, mostly. So there's the data there gets skewed. But obviously the T95 is quite good.
Quite good. Okay.
Quite good.
All right. Battle.
Copernicus says we're building a sandcrawler and we're going to have a Jawa throw candy at trick-or-treaters. Copernicus, that is awesome. That is awesome. Super cool. Gabe dropping the Ghostbusters quote. Appreciate it. Execrable says, I'm doing an antibody test and harvesting blood from children who test positive and then selling the plasma for cash.
Jeez.
Okay. That seems like it might be really illegal and...
Like, quite. What?
But, you know, it seems like you're trying to help people, mostly yourself.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Edgar says too much lag. Bear with us, Edgar. We just made some changes to the stream. Hopefully that'll improve the situation soon. Or are you talking about in-game lag? Larry says, I'm fine with 2 every battle as long as I never see 3 per battle. Yeah, I've heard that before a lot too. I understand that position. And now we have 3 on Fjord, so I'm probably going to be agreeing with it here very soon.
Yeah, I generally prefer to have a wider variety. I like to have games with no artillery sometimes. So, oh gosh. All right. I guess I'm gonna go help our
Scatter. Gunner,
DS.
what are you doing? So. I gotta just drop that round onto the ground.
Oh, thank you. I'm actually a real dinosaur dragon. So, you know. The audio and video is repeating. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Is anyone else having that issue?
I did see someone else saying that. Execrable says, my wife will hand out candy to lots of kids because she can't help it. Hopefully you won't, Execrable. Are you sure you don't have 2 streams up, those of you who have it repeating? Maybe you have 2 instances of the stream because of the reset?
Yeah, possibly.
Allwar says, close out the browser and restart it was doing the max headroom thing for me too.
What am I... Why am I firing HE out of this? Hello?
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 Sounds like a refresh will fix you. Our destroyer says, you're making a mistake. You're not supposed to aim with Russian tanks.
Well, you know... gosh. Do I have people and take selfies as a dino? No, I usually wear my human suit if I am out and about. I don't want to be scaring people. That is a left.
Executable says, Cabbage, we get between 500 and 800 kids at Halloween in a normal year. I'm doomed. Oh, wow.
Wow.
I mean, you know, take some precautions.
A lot of children.
I'm sure there's a way to do it safely. They would bust them in,
I'm
so to speak.
super dead over this way.
I empathize with that because when I was a child, we literally crossed the railroad tracks to the good side of the tracks to go trick-or-treating when I was a kid. Like, we planned it every year. We didn't even bother trick-or-treating in our neighborhood. We crossed the tracks into the neighboring town and trick-or-treated over there because that was the better neighborhood.
Someone's saying, what about double audio still?
If you're having double audio, refresh the stream.
The talking repeats. Ah, okay. Yeah, I would say refresh the stream, guys.
Oh, we got 2 folks pushing north. I'm gonna go. Oh, okay. Never mind. The Super Hellcat's diving in south alone. Needs help. Hal says, hey, I'm new to the game. Started today, been wanting to try it out for a while. Oh, well, welcome to World of Tanks, Hal. I know it's a lot to take in at first. We have a lot of resources to help you out if you are looking for them. We'd be happy to link you some here once we're out of this game.
I have a problem with my dog tags. It says my account is less than a year old, but I've been playing since 2016. Check your service record and see when it says account created. Otherwise, I would send in a ticket because that is the first time I am hearing that issue.
Yes, customer support would be your avenue here. They can get a better look at what the problems are. I'm now getting RD'd and probably killed. Yep, couldn't get out of there.
Oof. Big oof. Let's watch our nice platoon mate, Mike Ruth. Imagine not selling, or Watt selling tank onesies. That would be really interesting. I know that our wargaming store has these, not like joggers, but they're these sweatpants basically. Why are you wearing that stupid man suit?
Oh, that's
like that.
Donnie Darko, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Domo linked Hal the explaining mechanics videos on our channel. That's like 30 minutes of viewing, but I really recommend it. It helps you understand 2 of the most complicated and frustrating to learn mechanics in the game. A lot of people who watch those videos who have thousands of battles played learn a lot of things they didn't know. So I really recommend starting with them for sure. I'm also going to link you our newcomers guide, which is a text-based guide that covers a lot of the basics of the UI. There's a lot of different currencies to learn. I know it's a lot to learn. I would take it a little bit at a time and just try and, you know, pick up something new every time you play and not worry about getting everything right away. But I do recommend watching those videos. They help a lot.
Okay. All right. So we have pugs in our lovely platoon.
There is the newcomers guide link right there. And then we also have a newcomers forum with a bunch of other guides that I will also drop a link for you too.
That is some turtles. I like your turtles, Lady May. Look at the link. I live stream. All right. Does the move next in the tune queue work? Not currently. Not currently. Ooh, tier 9. I'm just gonna keep playing the T30 whenever we get tier 9.
That's going to be your tier 9 signature tank.
Yeah, it is. I really like it. I started playing it in my sheriff account, and now I just like it. I can actually, I think I can refund your points. So give me.
I'm getting pixelated again. Craig says, hello, late arrival at the hopes of not being repetitive. Looking forward to the new Call of Duty clan missions, the tour of duty. Yeah. I'm really excited about those. I'm really happy that we are giving more casual clans some stuff to do. I hope you guys enjoy that. And let us know how it works out.
All right, tier 9 dropping in.
Pixie5 says, since the current patch removed the mid-tier equipment, it might not be a bad time to repost the Sticky EQ 2.0 suggestion thread in the game discussions forum. That is a good idea, Pig.
What's up, Sargamel? How are you doing? Yeah, refunded your points, FBI. You're welcome. I know, I've been working on the channel points a bit, and, you know, I'm gonna show you guys this, because I know you guys have been wanting it back, but I have the bingo, but I haven't fully set it up yet, and so I have yet to put all of the channel point stuff back in. That, and you guys still have way too many points, so...
Let's see, FBI Open Up says, I started clan 3 months ago, up to 30, and I run scrims nightly, or skirmishes nightly. That'll be a huge help. Thank you. Cool. Glad to hear it.
Ooh, Anthony Ashbeck says the T-30 is their second favorite tank. What is your first favorite? Now I want to know.
See, Larry just asked, I know that some medium tanks were just buffed. Yes, the E50 line especially. Have other tanks been playing for buffs? You don't have to confirm, just say. Definitely. The rebalancing is a constant effort. Obviously, we're a little slow about it, but it's because we take our time and look at all the data, and I assure you that they will be looking at other tanks next. I'm not sure if the next ones will be medium tanks, but there will definitely be more rebalances in the future.
Dill says, how do I cancel my form for Thursday? I can't play Thursday. So as long as you have the link, which I believe if you submitted a form, you should get a link in the email, or link in an email if you asked for it, and you can actually go back to the link and it should give you the option to change your answers, and you can just refill that out with your true choices there, so.
So much of the enemy team came south.
Oh god, yeah, I know. I'm seeing that. This is not good. I'm super dead over here.
Yeah. I'm trying to help, but we may want to. Can you back off there?
I am trying to, but nope. Wow.
Right. I'm kind of stuck in a fight here.
Harry Griggs says, are you guys going to cure ghost rounds? So we've actually talked about this multiple times on this stream, but just to reiterate some of the stuff that we talked about with things like ghost shells. So most of the time that we get replays that say, oh, there was a ghost shell, if you look in the top left-hand corner of your game, it will show you your ping in milliseconds. If this is red, or if you're seeing spikes that equal, like, let's say 10 or more milliseconds, so like, let's say...
I think this Wheezy's AFK, sorry.
You're good. So we have, 23 or so milliseconds. If that jumps up to 30, that says that I have packet loss. If you have packet loss, that means your client is, for one, behind the server, and then the other thing is, because your client is behind the server, there is going to be a discrepancy between what you see and what the server sees. So just be aware that ghost shells, in the way that most people think exist, aren't actually what you think it is. So anything is not Wargaming's fault. Not true. Not true.
And so I will say, like what Tragic said, I've personally investigated literally hundreds of customer complaints involving ghost shells and replays, and I can count the number of times there wasn't identifiable packet loss on one hand. And most of those, there was a really incredible shot passing through a small bit of spaced armor that people wouldn't have believed unless you lowered it down.
Yeah.
It's not that we don't have network issues; we certainly do. It's just that we're pretty confident that the 6-year kid says hilarious 30 ping during the game. Lucky to have 200 ping. Oh, geez, really?
But the thing is, like, as long as it's stable, the number doesn't really matter. It is stable. Like, if you're constantly getting 200, that means between you and the server is about 200 milliseconds of delay. Anytime that changes, that means for whatever reason, either whatever packet of data is getting to your client is either delayed by a little bit more or has rushed in, which is why sometimes you get low points and sometimes you get high points. So
and you can get sometimes packet loss is associated with higher ping, like your ping jumping, but you can have packet loss even with good ping, and you can have a perfectly solid, no problem with packets even with lower ping.
Yeah. All right. So up next we have insanely average. Insanely average.
Rage Busket says, I had tons of ghost shells, and it turns out there were 3 points of failure in my ISP's infrastructure they had to fix, and my iRouter had bad firmware. So Rage Busket, after those problems were finally fixed, which sounds like it was a mountain to climb, you no longer have ghost shells after those problems?
I'm glad you have less issues.
Jaden says, I'm from Australia playing NA, I'll always have some delay. Oh, yeah, I bet. Probably in most games, I'm betting. The one thing I've heard about overseas ping, though, is that you can kind of get used to playing with lower ping, right?
Yeah.
Cabbage. You adjust to it.
There you go. I was waiting on you to come back out. Okay. This isn't a brown bottle. This is a hydro flask that has the Yosemite on it. So it's also water.
For TDs.
I'm a teetotaler, remember, guys? I don't consume alcoholic beverages.
I just saw there's a link to a book with a bunch of them were online, but it was a whole series of recipes for cocktails that were non-alcoholic. I was going to send it to you.
I love it. Find it again and send it to me. All right, so we're going to be dropping into tier 10 very soon. A lot of... so Jaden says, I've learned to work with it. I know how to play with 210 to 250 ping average. So yeah, like I said, that's just... It basically just tells you your average milliseconds of delay. Like for me, my average is anywhere from 15 to 30, usually. If it's spiking at all, then I am absolutely going to have a little bit of issue. Otherwise, it's pretty stable. And then, so Cab Mech is going to be playing the E50M, which someone requested. So
got some changes to it.
Oh no, I just don't like the taste. True Romance. I have, for me, so I talked about this, like, previous weeks, but I have, like, very poor sense of smell, and that was caused by, like, chronic sinus infections. So when I like a food, usually it's either because both the texture and the taste are very strong and very good, or... the taste is really good, stuff like that. And so, like, alcohol is just kind of a lot of one flavor profile, and it just, like, it burns my mouth almost. I don't like the taste, so.
How we both have our own individual channels, which are same as our usernames on Twitch. We stream, I think we both only stream on Twitch, not YouTube, though. This channel is the official World of Tanks North America channel.
Yes.
There was, how many channel points would it be to make Cabbage wear a Dino onesie? Says incoming TF2. I have worn a red panda onesie on the stream a couple times.
You have. This is gonna not be fun because there's 3 already, and yeah, I'm gonna go this way.
Somebody asked if they wonder if the NSA experiences lag. I mean, probably. Their internet's delivered by whoever made the best bid to the government, right? I saw a meme the other day that was like civilians when they hear military grade, and it was like, oh my gosh, so cool. And then it was
But
like,
isn't it like the worst?
veterans when they hear the word military grade, and it was just a bunch of sad and depressed looking guys. It was a really good meme.
Amazing. I love it.
They call me Nicole says, I never took a sip of vodka and said, oh, that's lovely. Yeah.
Jeez.
So
Yep.
you might have gone, oh, that's ethanol.
Oh, that's ethanol. I have to do 4k damage minimum for you to be happy? Okay, that's impossible. I don't think that'll happen. It is...
Ooh, I just got clocked by Conway across the valley.
Yeah, it is absolutely impossible. You're gonna have to be unhappy, Jaden. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
There's so many people up there.
Artie is probably loving that side, huh?
I'm just getting clocked. Yeah, I'm dead. They rushed that side really hard. I shouldn't have pushed that far forward. I thought we were gonna be able to hold on that point.
That's not how it works, Fizzle Schnizzle. Unfortunately not.
Frank Booth says 2 tectonic plates bumped into each other. One said, oops,
hello.
my fault.
No, it's not. Is an easy tank to do 4k in? Yes, but there's also 3 artillery and 4, well, technically 3 really big tank destroyers, so that's gonna be a no from me. Because we got the Jaegeru, we have the 268 V4, we have the T30. Heck no. Heck no. You, sir, must think I am a unicum of some sort.
Kenor says we got rural internet and have 930 to 950 Mbps with an 8-second ping. First time I was made happy by a politician. Well, keep an eye out for Starlink, Kenor. That's Elon Musk's new satellite internet startup. It's going to be specifically aimed at people in more rural areas. I'm keeping a close eye on it. I signed up for the beta, hoping I get it.
I hope you get it too.
I'd actually like to move even more rural. So if that becomes a thing and exists, I can do that. As it is, the only thing stopping me from going more rural is the internet I have.
What is your favorite clip? Pig She Flies? I do not know, and I would like to know.
I just a couple of people were saying that military grade isn't really a compliment. Kuroshimu, said just like military grade as an aircraft mechanic, I always get a laugh when companies brag about aircraft grade aluminum like it's the best thing ever.
Yeah,
it hasn't been used since like
it's
1940. Yeah, that's people like me writing copy that people like you know is nonsense.
Isn't aircraft grade aluminum like just like really light aluminum, but like super weak?
Just thin aluminum.
Thin aluminum that's actually like
there are some different alloys, but yeah, there's nothing inherently special about aircraft grade aluminum, right?
Okay. Somehow ETA on Prime Gaming package. Well, usually it happens month to month, so. Oh.
It's aluminum, but from the military.
It's aluminum.
According to chemistry, alcohol is the solution. Yeah, that's true. Airport grade driveway sealer. Is that a thing too? I don't have an ETA on the Prime Gaming package meet, unfortunately.
I am going to get Artie to death for sure.
Soon. What are the best TDs for T55A? For the T55A missions? That's a good question for chat. I know the one where you need to do more than the tank's hit points, the SC-1244, the Tier 7 Premium is really good, because it's got a really good gun and fairly low hit points. I'm sure chat has some good suggestions. I think I've done most of the TD missions with the Swedish line, personally. That would be my recommendation, is Swedish line.
I love being... I'm like the one tank that's keeping their tanks here, so they're just like, yeah, we gotta get rid of that. Whatever that tank is, we gotta get rid. Ow! That's the Conway! Ow, that hurts a lot.
IC-142 is great. Can't get past the IQV 103. It is worth it if you can get further down the line, K-Nor. The tier 8 assault. Sparky says, is there any way I can turn off the speech to text that is appearing over Cabbage's face when either you're speaking?
Yes.
Are those the Twitch closed captions?
No. I added closed captions to our stream and I can turn them off. I'm actually surprised that they're on. Wait. I don't... Apparently they are turned off. Oh wait, there we go.
TF2
okay,
says,
now they should be off.
Shoot on one high bulky high tier 2D like the Tortoise 1395 and one sneaky sniper like an STRV. Maybe the Challenger could also be something like that. Did I mean to say Challenger? Did I get that wrong? The tier 7 British turreted TDs. I think it's the Challenger.
Ah, there's the M5355.
It's the user option. Fairthy says it was the... Sometimes the Twitch captions have been randomly switching on for me too. Tier 7 is indeed the Challenger. Thank you, Cricketer. Sometimes, there are 600 tanks in the game. We do our best to remember all of them, but it's hard.
Well, remember better. Jeez, Cabbage. What is wrong with you? You should know every tank in the game. You work for Wargaming, don't you?
I feel like I know.
Don't you?
You know.
Hey.
Exo says if you don't like the IKV, you probably won't like the line. I feel like the Udes would be the line that I said for that. The Udes. I really like that tank. It's really fun, really mobile. Frank Booth says, I used to be into model rocketry. Anytime someone commented on how cool that is, I would say it has its ups and downs. I did the model rocket thing for a little while when I was a kid. It was pretty cool to shoot those things off. Ben says the ISM is so underrated along with the M103 and the 60. I've been playing the M103 lately. I'm doing that grind right now, and I actually have had a pretty good time with it. I would say the one thing is if you turn your turret at all away from whoever's shooting at you, you're in for a bad time. If it's even slightly angled away. Keen says he doesn't like the Swedish 2D. It's more of an ambush. You can't rely on the armor at all compared to the other Swedish 2Ds. I kind of like it though because it's super mobile and it has the fast backup speed.
I win.
Nice. J-Dub says, what is the best tech tree Russian heavy? What's maybe the tier 9 in the IS-7 line now? That thing's really good, right? Chat. What's the best tech tree Russian heavy?
I still like the IS-7. Like, are we saying tier for tier?
Yeah, it's got to be tier for tier.
Okay.
Yeah, 257. That was the one I was thinking. 277 says a bunch of people in chat. Depends on who's playing what.
Object
257 is what I think. 277's getting a lot of love. KV2 says Copernicus. Yeah. IS3. There you go, Tragic.
Yeah. I love the IS3. IS3 is honestly like, I would say the IS3 isn't the best tank ever, but I think it is honestly one of the most flexible tanks and one of the easiest to learn because it has really solid armor and it also, has that great gun. It's such a well-rounded tank. Zodox says the Object 430. We're talking heavy tanks, my dude.
That's the joke. That's the joke.
Oof.
Ben says Object 277, or I love the IS4 personally. How do you like the IS4 post buffs, Ben? I'm hearing a lot of people saying that it's actually a pretty solid brawler now. Exo says the 277 is meta for competitive, but it isn't the best tank.
Hey,
I will say I have played the 277 a lot. It feels pretty much exactly like the 5A to me, which I guess it probably kind of is.
Hey, Cabbage, did you know that it is just about the middle of the stream? Do you know what we do in the middle of the stream?
On, I think.
Yeah. Sorry.
I did it too early.
Try. Yeah, you
I can't
try again.
I sneezed again. That was my only fake sneeze. Just Shazam!
Oh, wow! Good job. Nice. I like it. All right.
It's going to be the right code this time, I promise.
It is.
IS7 is good if you have piles of credits for premium ammo.
No, it's definitely week 3. I say, looking at the, it's definitely the right code, guys.
Executable says, I'm a civil engineer. When people ask me how my day was, I tell them that I yelled at a bunch of stupid clients. Sounds about right. I was just given 13 Disciple works in automotive engineering. I'll leave him to share details as he wants, but he showed us his he had a vehicle recently that was like a secret test vehicle, but it was a crossover, so I was just giving him nonstop.
Cabbage, do you see what our code is, by the way?
Monty, Monty, you got a code named after you.
Yeah. I've been turning regular stream viewers into weekly watcher codes. So if you come by our stream often enough, we will probably have you as a code. Otherwise, Frosted Tanks, I have an invite out for you. I am sending you message too.
Execrable says that wasn't civil. I get it.
When's
Ben
mine?
Says, oh, sorry. Yeah, we gotta give Captain Napalm one.
You gotta.
What do you think about the AMX 50B?
It's not like it used to be, for sure. It definitely used to be a scarier. It definitely
Frosted says skip his slot. Gotcha.
I'm gonna move you down to the bottom in case we get to you before then. Anyways, let's see. Wow, that's a lot of.
Sorry, Frank's joke just got me.
1, 2, 3.
Real quick on the 50B, I haven't played it. I'm actually on the tier 9 on that line. But it's it's fragile, autoloader, kind of quick, can't rely on armor. Not my style of tank, to be honest. I'd rather play the Kronwagen probably for if I was going to play a heavy with an autoloader, or the T-54. But I haven't played it that much, so I can't really. Frank says 4 engineers get into a car, the car won't start. The mechanical engineer says it's a broken starter. The electrical engineer says dead battery. Chemical engineer says impurities in the gasoline. And the IT engineer says, hey guys, I have an idea. How about we all get out of the car and get back in?
So Rad Ryan, you are up next. I don't see you in chat, so if you are around, oh, you're coming. Okay, cool. I have an invite out to you.
See, I know a few mechanical engineers, and I feel like the mechanical engineer would have just solved the problem while the others were arguing about who was right. That would be my guess.
Okay, so once we get Rad Ryan in, which, by the way, entirely too many 9s and underscores in your name. You've outdone FBI Open Up for the amount of underscores, because I don't even know how many that is. That's a that's a ridiculous amount.
Executable says, ever do any stand-up cab? I have not. That would be my nightmare, actually. The only reason that my social anxiety doesn't apply here is because all I see is a camera. I don't see you.
Yeah. By the way, Rad Ryan, if you could go into your settings, make sure you have accept invitations only from friends in garage turned off, because if you have that checked, I can't invite you. So please make sure you go and you turn that off. Oh, you have the correct setting? Okay, cool. It might be a platoon thing.
Ronnie says Cabmec is pretty good at sit-down comedy.
Okay.
Frank says mechanical engineers hit problems with tools to fix them. So true story, I did actually fix my webcam that way the other week, as Tragic could verify. I was having some weird issues with my webcam, and I hit it a little bit.
All right, so I sent an invite to Cabmec.
Oh, Frank, that's brutal.
I had to remake the platoon. Spamming drops will earn you a swift timeout.
His name is literally 99999999999.
Yeah. It was very hard to type out his name. I realized that he has 9 nines in his name, so.
I'm sure that Tragic will play the Leo PTA for you.
I don't actually have the Leo PTA.
Oh, you? Oh, because you went up to the 10.
Yeah.
I don't have it either.
Oh, I'm
also
sorry.
Jumped to the Leo 10. It's a good tank though. It's
Well,
really, I mean, it's basically the tier 10 with a few things slightly tuned down, right?
Yeah. Alt War says, will there be any counseling offered today for the trauma some of us suffered while watching Crazy Boop slaughter a watermelon? Or a pumpkin, sorry, not watermelon. Oh my god.
How did you get watermelon?
I'm thinking about watermelon, yo. Watermelon is delicious. Just FYI. I was thinking about watermelon. I'm also hungry, and like you can't just eat a pumpkin where you can just like eat a watermelon. Also, what if we carved watermelons instead of carving pumpkins? Like, how would that be? Halloween watermelon carving. Yeah, exactly, guys. See, you can also, by the way, if you carve a watermelon, you can immediately eat the insides instead of like pumpkins where you have to make the insides into other things or cook them in order to eat them.
Why don't we call lemons yellows?
Because oranges are actually an amalgamation of like several different citrus fruits. And so I think that oranges were named like citron or something like that before they were renamed to oranges because of the color. And lemons like were named due to their name. I don't know.
Ellen says we do. Lemon yellow is a color. Oh, there you go. True. Lemon is a color. Okay, well apparently I'm just a jackass then.
That's your one, by the way. You used it.
That's just another word for donkey. That's not a cuss.
Context matters here.
FPS Graphite says lemons and SA are mostly green.
Oh. I feel really bad for that leopard. Hello.
Frank says conventional wisdom. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Engineering wisdom. If it ain't broke, consider adding more features. I can 100% confirm that also applies to software engineering. Is your demo working too well? Add more features.
Is your demo working too well? Add more features? Jeez. Not as bad as I'm sorry, guys. I'm hungry, okay? And watermelon is like one of my favorite, watermelon's a fruit, right? It's a melon.
Yeah.
But,
yes.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, when I make mistakes, I gotta know for sure that the next thing that I state is an actual fact and actually true before I say it. I'm infinitely more cautious right after I make a strange mistake.
Harry Knows Wombat says, very disappointed. In some cases, dog tags are all that's left to a person in Wargaming. Put them into the game to turn them into a joke. Very disappointing. Wombat, that I actually appreciate that perspective. I mean, obviously that's not what we're trying to do with the dog tags, and I'm sorry if you took it that way. But I kind of see where you're coming from.
FE.
But absolutely not the intention. Exo says apple was the common term for all fruit of one. At one time, the apple of the tree was the fruit of the tree, which might make you wonder what Eve gave Adam. I've heard that before. That it may not have been an apple. It could have been like a persimmon or something. Even in the old translations.
I don't know where that FV went.
Oh, we still haven't fixed the question about the gun size, Tragic.
What? Okay. I have absolutely sent an email
Tragic
about it.
Azarus.
Well, I have for sure. I'm pretty sure you were on that email actually, Cabbage. I'm like
I read
pretty
my
sure.
emails.
Well, you should be.
Check my tweet of the day on that one.
Check. Oh no. What did you send?
My tweet today is a picture of a bomb with "as per my last email" written on it.
As per my last email.
I get that bomb a lot in my email.
Mm-hmm. That feels okay. You know, low-key calling out coworkers on this. Every single time someone's just like, when am I streaming, or what's the stream schedule, I'm just like, guys, I literally have like a singular calendar for all of that. Staring at y'all. You know who you are.
It's me, chat.
It's like not. It's actually not you.
It's not me, chat.
It's not you. It's no. It only happens occasionally. I'm putting it out of perspective, but no. Realistically, guys, check the stream schedule, please. Tragic is going insane.
So I'm liking the E50M, although I'll say that the last game I put myself in a jump situation and I definitely didn't experience any of the improved armor.
Ooh. That sounds like a you thing for sure.
Yeah, I think it hit I was getting shot in the lower part of the hole pretty much, so no chance to test out the improved turret armor.
That was a pain. That was a painful undertaking. Let's see, what can I do from here? Hopefully
also,
not die.
I probably shouldn't have a turbocharger on the E50M, but boy is it fun.
Not.
I put it on there for ramming shenanigans.
Ramming shenanigans. Yeah, I did. I saw that they dropped on Steam, but I did not bother to check the what's it called? I didn't check the bundles that it came with.
Did you love when your gunner just puts the shell like straight down to the bottom of the circle? Just skid into the dirt.
That's his job. Didn't you know that? Oof. Okay. Wonderful wacky code. I'm glad you like it.
Oh, ram kill, ram kill, ram kill. Look, I'm gonna ram up. I just dove off a cliff and rammed a bat chat to death. I love the E50M. It's so much fun. I'm sorry you couldn't see that, chat.
No, but I got him stuckish in that little corner there. When did the FV die? I don't actually recall seeing when it died. Weekly watermelon code. You are correct. Good job. Oh gosh. Today's topic of the stream is, does Tragic not look like a watermelon? And is that why she said watermelon instead of pumpkin?
That is kind of a watermelon costume.
Yeah, like you got the red, and then you got the green, and then you got the like lighter green.
Okay,
Frank, no. Why?
Exo says the debate has risen about the 2.0 equipment involving the improved aiming unit as to whether it always takes 5% off aiming circle or when fully aimed. Could you find out? Yes, I will absolutely ask about that. It might be a little bit on the answer. Our gameplay PDM, Mr. Wales, is on vacation this week. Shout out to Shods at Wales. Hopefully he has a good time off. But I have that on my notepad now. I'll try and get that one answered. I think it's always based on the way it's written, but I will confirm.
Wait, for which one?
The improved aiming unit. Whether it always takes 5% off or only when fully aimed. I think it just reduces.
I think it reduces the max bloom.
That's why I thought. So always.
Yeah. It reduces. So obviously, when you're moving or when you're turning your turret, your bloom will go wider and wider until it reaches its maximum. As far as I know, it reduces that maximum size of your bloom. Whereas something, let's say, if I were to look at my equipment, which, by the way, ignore the fact that I have enhanced gun laying drive, where something like the Vert Stab, it gives you a flat minus 20% to dispersion when your vehicle's moving and traversing, as well as turret rotation. So that's a flat amount that your dispersion doesn't. God, I don't know how to exactly explain it, but yeah, it makes it so that your movement and stuff don't make your bloom larger.
That's how it's written, but an old dev video said only when fully aimed. Oh, okay, we'll definitely lock it down. It could also be a mistranslation. We'll look into it.
That could also be like, well, I would also say because we have.
We'll ask the question. We'll get the real answer, and we'll save you the speculation for now.
Yeah.
Keenor says, I came back after 5 years off. Any advice on how not to suck? The first thing I would do, Keenor, is the same thing I would tell a new player to do, which is go watch the Explaining Mechanics Penetration and the Explaining Mechanics Visibility videos. Those are absolutely essential to learning the mechanics of the game. And then after that, I personally would recommend checking out some of our many quality community contributors content. True Voodoo, Guido 1212, Lemming Rush, 13 Disciple. We have a lot of great streamers, YouTube video makers, written guide makers, whatever format you prefer to intake information in. And try and pick up some tips from them, ask them questions. A lot of them are really responsive on streams. Cody Menz. And then I would just play the game and really think about it. World of Tanks is a game that if you want to improve at, you have to practice with intent.
We're on the NA server, so it's not down.
Yeah, it's definitely not down. Incoming says the visibility video was huge for me. It also made people hate my EVA 90 even more, which is nice. Yeah, that's true.
So I have a statement to make.
Sure.
Since I fixed all of the stream issues that we were having earlier, the fly has literally disappeared. I have not encountered the fly since. He is gone. Like, no fly here.
I saw a couple others. Some people mentioned Lemming Rush is great. Talgrim's Road to Unicum. Yeah, Talgrim for sure. Exploit My Weakness if you watch early mornings. Yeah, we have a ton of great content creators for World of Tanks that are more than happy to share their decision making and their strategies and tips for players. So I think that's really helpful.
Yeah, I am pretty sure I did not swallow the fly because according to yeah, there once was a okay, that is actually, someone clipped that, and so if anyone can go into our clips and find that and just like send the link to Monty so he can post it, you guys need to watch that clip. It's stupid, but I love it. Don't cats? Yeah, my cats love going after bugs, but one of them is outside of my room, and then the other one is peacefully sleeping next to the window. So, I'm actually a dinosaur, Salamoni. Is that like alimony? Salamoni? Salamance, that's a Pokemon who swallowed a cow. We are skipping a lot of different, we are skipping several steps of animals there. Watermelon? Watermelon
Mama's trying to bust my dad. He just came in and asked if I wanted 5 guys.
Oh my god, yes. Wait, ask him to bring me some. Please.
I'll pitch it, I don't know.
Hey, Tragic's delivery service is one of the best, and I demand...
I've heard that. I haven't taken advantage of it, but I've heard that.
I demand compensation. No, so, reference that we just made, guys, in chat. Basically, when we were getting the new stream equipment... Oh, hey, Amex50, what are you doing? You're almost absolutely good. Anyways, when we were getting the new streaming equipment, because of, you know, the state of the world, you know, we have restricted...
Is that what we're calling it now?
Yeah, that's what we're calling it. That's what I've been calling it. Excuse me? So because of the state of the world, we had to be either very careful or limit our attendance into the office. And so I told everyone, oh, you know, as all of the equipment comes in, like, I will pick it up from the office and I will deliver it to your houses. And, you know, Domo and Crazy Boop, really awesome coworkers, they were just like, hey, like, this was at lunchtime. So they were like, hey, like, I'm hungry. And I was like, hey, do you guys, like, want to get food? And they were like, how? And I was like, I will pick up the food and deliver it to your house. Like, that's what I'm suggesting.
Oh my. Well, I mean, FBI open up or dead. I tried. Oh, okay.
I see that.
What did that shot hit? What did that shot hit?
I don't know. What did that shot hit?
FBI's gun. Oh man, I shouldn't have. FBI opened up, was like, all right, follow me, and I was like, okay. And then we died.
I need help. But yeah, so they took advantage of the tragic loss courier
Casey,
service.
How's it going, man?
So
hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Casey popping up on the Facebook stream, an esteemed former colleague of ours.
Oh no.
Now doing big
Oh
things
hey!
with Blizzard.
What's up, Casey? Yeah, we are talking about food. All of our streams end up talking about food. That is just how we are.
Yeah, that's just a World of Tanks fact.
Yeah. Like, there's nobody at Wargaming who cannot talk about food. All of us
Tragic
do.
eats.
Tragic eats. That foch is scary.
Cab when his shot hit someone's gun, to be continued with roundabout starts.
Ah!
I love that meme. That's my favorite meme, Josh.
I am tragically going to die alone. Do they have dinosaur-sized portions? I will tell you this. In the greater Austin area, there is a place called, I think it's called Round Rock Donuts.
Yep.
And they have literally donuts that are like this big. It is... I found the fly! Oh! Sorry.
There's this really weird, it's got like an orange frosting on it, which is kind of like weird looking, but it's really good. Frank says Cabmec likes and the expert on Chicago dogs. I don't know if I'm the expert on Chicago dogs, but I am a fan of them. Casey says we have a Skype channel for food. Yeah, you have to, right? Although we don't use Skype anymore.
So I found the fly.
Oh, where was he?
Flying in my face.
Defcon says, how many people work at Wargaming NA? I think total in our office is a little over 100.
Something like that.
But that includes people from the Warships publishing team, people in business intelligence, a bunch of different departments. Tanks alone, I think, is like 20 to 30.
Yeah, about.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a lot of people to make stuff run, you know? You don't think... That's the one thing I've learned since getting into the video game industry, since before. You don't really think about how much effort it takes to make stuff like monthly server events happen. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
How many actually work, not how many are there. Everyone actually works.
This fly is a smart
fly. I told you that Wargaming's a very data-driven company. I've said that many times.
Cabmec coming back to the garage.
There's a lot of data involved in every aspect.
Do we need to pitch in and buy you a fly swatter or even a better bug assault gun? Oh, meet P.
They never work for me.
Move you to next after incoming.
So yeah, and that's only the Austin office. We have 4 other studios in North America, and then we have studios in Kiev and obviously Minsk, and our headquarters in Cyprus, our office in Tokyo, and our office in Australia. Wargaming is a very, very global company. We are all around. Okay, so Meet P, you're going to be the battle after the one that we have with Incoming, because incoming is spelled not with an L. I like to make fun of his name. So I think my favorite meme I've seen recently was SU100Y, and then it shows the SU100Y, and then it says SU100X, and it has the SU100Y vertical, like it's on an XY graph.
Mm-hmm.
I really like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like it.
My favorite part about the SU100Y is the fact that it has a naval gun. It's oh gosh, I looked it up the other day because, I looked it up like last night because I told Talk to Magoose that it was a naval gun, and he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, and it says it in like our wiki page for the SU100Y that it has like the BL NV gun. Hold on, SU100Y gun.
Incoming's playing a already the AMX 13F3. Ooh, have not seen that around a lot. I like it.
I'm trying to open up our Wargaming wiki page.
Frank says 2 antennas got married. The wedding was lousy, but the reception was outstanding.
Terrible. Absolutely ridiculous.
I love it.
Okay, this isn't opening. Why? Oh, there we go. So the vehicle was intended to neutralize fortified emplacements and enemy vehicles, and was equipped with the improved BL-13 S2 naval gun. It has a big O gun. It's massive. Big O
cannon.
Confirmed big O gun.
130 millimeters. I believe that's, forgive me if I do metric wrong, I'm American, but I believe that is 13 centimeters.
Jeez, that is
a large shell diameter. My daughter just asked from the next room why a lady screamed out BL-13.
Hi! World of Tanks rules, and girls can play video games, all of them, no matter what. They can do anything. Yeah.
Cricketer laughs in 152 millimeters. Playing gear, was that you? Were you the Foch?
A belly button gun? What does that... Oh, naval... Ha! Okay, I got it. I understand.
Ringo with the pun of the day. Give that man a pun of the day award. Oh, I'm committing physics abuse right now.
No.
I'm so sorry, Mr. I was not looking at the screen, and I was shoving her M44.
Uh-oh.
My bad.
You should apologize.
I tried to with the Z menu, but no sorry came up.
So type it out. What's wrong with you? Jeez.
I'm too busy playing the game to do that. X7 says, hi, America from Russia. Hello. Privyet.
Privyet.
Spicy placebo.
What? Did you just say...
Spasibo.
Yeah, I understand what you were trying to say. However, my concern is the actual words that you used. Did you say spicy?
It's a joke from last time we were in Minsk.
Hey, German, I loved it. I love it.
Do all wargaming employees know Russian? No, we do not.
I'm learning Russian.
I've done my best, but it's a tough. The English to Russian barrier is pretty sturdy. I have a lot of respect for people who go either direction.
I mean, okay.
And I will say that most of our colleagues speak much better English than we do Russian. Most of our Russian-speaking colleagues.
Yeah. But I will say, like, so far, I think I've been pretty solid on like, understanding, what I've learned so far.
Well, there you go. Tragic is an expert in what she has learned so far.
Yes, I am. I've been teaching people that I know, like, random words in Russian, and
why don't you teach chat some Russian words?
What? Because
teach chat some Russian.
Because I feel like they could get better teachers than I am.
Oh, there you go. But not the people in your life, though. Hey,
no.
Dude, how's it going?
Well, you know, the people in my life, they You know, they're all great, but I will say that they
because they're all dirty words, says Execrable.
because they're all dirty. No, they're
Probably
not.
true. Probably true. Exo says she knows 100% of the 0.01% she knows.
Yeah, exactly.
Mr. Leopard wants to know what you're using to learn Russian.
I'm using the Duolingo app with the very scary owl that harasses you daily. So.
Yumi says I speak English and Finnish, also a little bit of Russian, Swedish, and French. There you go. I speak a very rudimentary Spanish, like enough to get around in a Spanish-speaking country. And I speak English okay, and that's about it. I speak also very rudimentary Norwegian.
I speak...
Hey, that was fun.
I speak rudimentary Cantonese. I can't read Cantonese slash Chinese. I can speak a bit of Spanish, and I'm trying to learn Russian and... oh, I know a little bit of sign language. Do you guys want to learn a sign language sign? Do you guys want to learn a sign today? It's very important. It's very important.
Odark Dust says, don't they speak Belarusian, not Russian? Most of our Belarusian colleagues speak both Belarusian and Russian, but a lot of the conversation happens in Russian.
Yeah.
I would say English and Russian are the two primary languages. Obviously, we also have a lot of Ukrainian colleagues, Russian colleagues, so Russian is usually the common language there.
Okay, so I'm gonna teach you guys one sign in ASL. It is a very complex word in English. The word is pasteurized milk. So in sign language, milk, you just kind of like make like you're squeezing some udders. Pasteurized milk is this, because it's milk that goes pasteurize.
So if you don't do that, it's raw milk?
If you don't do that, it's regular milk.
Well, regular milk is pasteurized milk. Raw milk is the stuff you have to go out of your way to find.
I guess. I don't know. But anyways, no, it is actually like a genuine sign for pasteurized milk, so.
Thanks for the game incoming. We got that one down. Zargamel liked it.
I'm glad you liked it.
Captain
This is a tough crowd.
The resident sleeper on you.
Raw milk. So I will be honest, the best tasting milk that I've ever had in my life was when I was in China. It was very
Have you ever
good.
had Jersey cow milk?
No.
Jersey cow milk's really good.
So Meat P, you are up next, and I have sent you an invite. Are you in chat? Invite out. Next dad joke.
Did you know Tragic was a dad? Fear the Destroyer says raw milk is used to make cheese, and OMG cabbage is drinking. I saw the vodka bottle. This is in fact Topo Chico. It is mineral water bottled in Monterrey, Mexico. I'm a big fan of it. I drink a lot of it.
Nobody believes me that that's the actual sign for it. You can Google it, guys. There's a thing called... Also, like, my friend who has 2 deaf parents was the one that taught me, and, like, I called him out on it, and he was like, no, I'm, like, genuinely serious. And I was like, surprised Pikachu face.
Wait, are you talking about the sign for pasteurized milk?
Yeah, pasteurized.
I mean, a lot of sign language is weirdly literal like that, right?
Yeah.
It makes a certain amount of sense. Helps you remember it. Execrable says that's Mexican vodka.
You guys are so silly.
No goat milk, Tragic on a low lactate diet, only raw meat.
I am actually lactose intolerant, but I do ignore that for some of the better foods that are made from milk. So
I've Fizzle Nizzle says humans are the only ones who consume the secretions of another animal. I don't know where people got that in their heads, but that is completely not true. There are tons of other animals that, including milk and blood and other things. That's like a weird PETA talking point. Doesn't hold up to scrutiny.
Do your friends ignore it also? There's this stuff called lactate that is, you know, it prevents all of the poor outcomes of being lactose intolerant and drinking and or eating anything made from dairy. Also, recently, you know, I've talked about this a couple times, I think. Recently, I started doing allergy drops, which, by the way, I smashed the bottle of, like, $150 worth of medication, which are allergy drops. Really sad about it. It's gonna take, like, a week to get another one. But I found out that my thought that I am allergic to fish is actually entirely true, and I will absolutely continue eating tuna, or like salmon and tuna and all of my other favorite
I have a friend who overcame a food allergy through exposure therapy.
That's
sure
basically
exactly
what
works,
allergy drops are. Like, exposure therapy is what allergy drops are, but, like, in larger quantities. Like, you can get over allergies by slow introduction.
Big head mode.
I am? Oops. Whoopsie. My bad. Sorry,
Thanks for
guys.
heads up. 60.
Appreciate it. You guys missed my Barask harassment. So question, on Thursday I heard there's a training room event being hosted by Wargaming. Yes. I heard there are races happening. Yes. Is there someone I could talk to or show some strats off to, a few tracks? Yes. Send me a message after the stream and I will gladly have a chit chat. Can I see this Hellcat? Why can't I see this Hellcat? Is he on the, he's like
invisible
on the other side of everything.
The secretion
What
thing
spotted
gets
me?
Because, like, there are animals that eat other animals in their entirety. Like, how does that not count as consuming secretion?
Honestly,
like, when a shark eats a fish, it eats the whole fish. When an owl eats a rat, it eats the whole rat.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
And pukes up part of it.
And pukes up part. Lovely.
Have you ever dissected an owl pellet? It's really fun.
No. I've only dissected cow eyes. And fetal pigs.
I've done both of those too, but the owl pellet was my favorite personally.
Yeah.
Found
That
a
was
little rat
really
skull
bad.
in it. It was neat.
Let's see. Because she couldn't stomach my cheesy jokes. Oof.
I'm being shot from behind. This is very unfortunate.
Crab and lobster are so good. My mom couldn't eat crab. Made me sad. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. So I am going to go ahead and grab the, while we're sitting here, I'm going to grab the links that you can check out all of the different mini games that we're going to be playing for this Thursday.
I'm gonna shoot out here, chat.
So there are two links.
Down.
One is a sign-up sheet, and the other one is a list that lets you know how we are going to run all of our mini games. If you have any suggestions on what we should include on our mini game list, highly recommend that you PM me. Best milk is draft milk? What? Okay, these are getting kind of weird. Although I think it's like hippos. I think hippos have like pink milk. I think.
So can't like the video, but my Norwegian friend. I have one Norwegian. Well, actually, maybe a few, but one really good Norwegian friend. He goes moose hunting every year with a group of guys. The way it's set up, he's not always the one who gets to take the shot. This year, he was the guy. He got to take the shot. He got the moose. He got it on top of a hill. He sent me this video. You know, the thing about hills and videos is you can't see how big the slope is. So he got the moose. It was a clean shot. Good hunting shot. The moose was on top of the hill. They dragged it so it wasn't quite next to the tree, and then it slid and bounced down the hill. And I've never laughed at a dead animal as much in my life as much as I have at this video of this dead moose bouncing down the hill.
Jeez.
So anyway, that's what happened to me today. How you doing, chat?
Oh my god. Let's see. Well, I'm only asking for PMs if you're, if anything, you guys should join the Discord. If you guys have suggestions for us, definitely, if you have any suggestions for mini games that we can play on Thursday, for sure, let me know.
Don't be sad. That moose is gonna feed like 4 families all winter.
Can we post article links here? I'm gonna say try, because I think I put the World of Tanks website on whitelist, so you might be able to, but you might not. If it whacks you, Monty, please unwhack him and then post the link. Oh, no, no, definitely didn't like that. I'm sorry, Fizzle Snizzle. I thought it would be okay. I led you wrong! I'm sorry.
Yeah, they did that to recover the moose, not for fun. They couldn't get it off the hill, so they're getting it down under the power of physics was the only way.
Discord does not cost money, no.
If you want to boost it, it does.
Incoming, if you're on our Discord, just hop on Discord and like PM me your idea for a minigame, and I will happily test it out.
I like that. We got a bunch of people coming with suggestions.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get some cool game modes.
Yeah, and guys, you'll read, or actually I don't think it's in the actual documents, but if you guys want to participate in the mini games, you don't have to sign up on the form, but it helps me understand what kind of mini games you guys like. And it'll make it so I can, hopefully either create or have those as, more often on the stream. But yeah. Sign up for Thursday and come back, and we'll all have a nice and fun time. Yeah. Yeah. What am I gonna be for Halloween? You will see. You will see.
I'm excited. Cactus doesn't tenderize at the same time. Yeah, probably effectively.
Okay, there's a 4005.
Frost says, why don't you do the 30v30 maps to fit more people? Ooh, that's actually... it could happen if we have that many interested.
Yeah, it could happen, but one of the big things is we need to be able to referee the mini games, and we only have the standard is going to be 2 wargaming employees, so that's going to be the 2 people who are running each stream. So like this Thursday we have Domo who's going to be on stream, so keep in mind that we have to referee, and we have to get people prepped for each minigame.
Well, it could theoretically happen in the future, but we also need to like confirm that we could have 60 people ready to go to do it, so we're definitely gonna start with 30. Catch you later, Fear. Stay away from the big red button, Tragic, he says.
Someone should 5-6 line. Who's which one of you guys is in the Purge Shadow?
I am near there. That's me.
Okay, well, you should definitely check that before that wrecks us, please.
I mean, I'm here, but
the Sheridan? And
yeah,
okay.
There's a building there.
Yeah, well, yes. Let's see. Do bigger maps allow more in the training room? Yes, they do. Like the maps specifically do. Funny, a certain change with the new update? What do you mean? I literally don't know what you mean. What part of the update are we not letting you talk about? Dog tags? Or like,
I didn't see anything removed.
map
What are you talking about?
changes? I'm so confused. Things that are not there
anymore.
What? Equipment. What equipment?
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
I don't
So,
think you're being
guys,
blocked from discussing that.
Nobody's being blocked from discussing it, but please be aware that a lot of tanks, they were, they specifically, some of the lower tier tanks were equipped with equipment that they could not continue using, and those ones we already stated that those would be removed from those tanks once the future update hit. Like, we specifically said you'll have one update in which you get to keep it on your tank, and then after that they're going to be removed. So what was your message? It might have had bad words in it? I have no idea. Alright, I'm going backwards to base. Yeah, it could have been a number of things. We're not keeping you from talking about anything. Like, you can talk about things. I'm not sure why your message might have been moderated.
The garage has been cut in half?
What?
What was your garage composed of?
Scrabble, no! There are a lot of very low health tanks, but there's also a T-57 heavy. Oh no. I am greatly I am understaffed over here.
I am dead.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Why did all my binocs get changed to type scouts can't use? So that, again, that should have been showing you the tooltips.
Hi, T-57 heavy.
In the future.
Rip me.
That was part of the equipment 2.0 changes. It was just that there was a grace period between the implementation of it.
Yeah.
Frosted says, we sawed this garage in half and repaired it using flex tape.
You can't type FFS altogether. Yeah, there's a couple of like what's it called? Abbreviation. Oh, my camera froze. That's sad.
Yeah, Nightbot is a little aggressive. We do try and keep him tuned down, but he is known for being very aggressive. But yeah, it wasn't a subject material block, just so you're aware.
Yeah.
The only things that we won't talk about in stream are stuff that's, you know, political, religious, or otherwise inappropriate for stream.
Alright, I'm going back to garage.
We like to think of World of Tanks as a place free of those problems.
Mm-hmm. I guess. Alright, so up next, Frosted, have you resolved your client issues?
Tragic packet loss.
Shh! I swear.
I love it. I love it.
Alright, awesome. We're gonna send you an invite. Okay, invite out.
Thanks for the game, Execrable. Sorry I failed you. I readied up in that tank and Tragic started before I could fix it, but when I looked down right after I readied, I noticed I didn't have any equipment or consumables mounted. So it was a bit of a rough one for me.
So Wad Prime says, weird how Tragic has to manually raise her upper jaw with her hand. Well, you know, it's more like I'm slowly falling asleep because I have not eaten dinner today, and I need more food in me very soon.
All right, folks, I think this next one is going to be our last of the evening.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much for stopping by. Keep an eye out for news on the Halloween mode. Keep an eye out. We're going to have a bunch of cool streams next week. If you guys aren't aware, we have a costume contest and a tanks themed pumpkin carving contest that you can find on the forums in the contest session right now. If you guys are doing something already for a cool costume, or if you are interested in carving a pumpkin for a contest, please check those out. We have an article up on the news portal You can win some pretty sweet in-game prizes, including the Mutant, the M56 Scorpion, and some really amazing boosters, like really good boosters, like the best goose boosters in the game.
Goose boosters?
Not the goose boosters.
The goose boosters.
So if you're into pumpkin carving, or if you already got a cool costume plan, make sure you check those out. Win some sweet in-game prizes. Yes, you can totally PM us on Discord. Goosters, yeah, that's the new take. And also, if you're interested, as Tragic said earlier, we're going to have that brand new format for the Late Night Tank Show this Thursday at 6 p.m. Central U.S. time. That format is going to include community games and training rooms. We have a bunch of cool ideas. I'm really excited to see how it goes. So if you're interested in participating in that, stop on by.
Yeah, please familiarize yourself with the mini game formats, because the easier, basically, deer ankles, that's someone's username. But yeah, yes, True Mage, if you have a suggestion, just PM it to me on Discord. My name is the same on Discord as it is underneath right here. What was I talking about? I got distracted. But yeah, just PM me any ideas that you have. Make sure you familiarize yourself with the mini games, because if you know how the mini game is run, it'll be easier for us to get it together. And distracted loss, yeah, I know. You can you can tell.
That was a highlighted message, by the way.
Oh, I didn't. Unfortunately, that doesn't show. Yeah, I know. But yeah, familiarize yourself with the mini games, because the faster we get things set up, the more mini games we can run every single night. But yeah, sign up. If you don't want to sign up, that's fine. But just know that if you join the stream on Thursday and you haven't signed up, it's first come, first serve, and you guys will have to use the platoon queue list. And,
hey,
you know,
Muscles,
not guaranteed.
Thanks for popping in. Catechus has another just absolute slapper. Lactose intolerance, gastric loss.
Oops. I just knocked down a tree.
Muscles popped up in the chat. For those of you who don't know, Muscles, another one of our community contributors, a great Twitch streamer. This is, how's it going? I'm here to learn. You gotta throw a cap after that one, Muscles.
It's very strange. I am very surprised as to why you would come here to learn.
If you are interested in learning, go check out Muscle's stream.
Yeah. I signed up but did not get an email. I believe you can still change your answers, just so long as you open the link back up and are signed into the same Google account. So there may or may not be M60 codes in my stream. Well, I hope there are. Okay, let's see what Tragic can do. Ow! What? What spotted me? Ow, okay.
There may or may not be M60 codes in my stream. So unfortunately the M60 joke kind of got killed by the fact that you can now buy an M60 for bombs, right?
A little bit, but there's also the M60 code for Reddit.
Here they go. Execrable says, if I get a code, do get me 15,000 bombs back. Fortunately, no. Hopefully you're enjoying that M60 though, Execrable.
Hey, there's the M60 code. That is the one
that is
and
a
only.
Working bonus code.
It is a working bonus code, guys. Just check it out. Oh, I just noticed something really neat about the tracks, or my track. Anyways, I'm getting distracted.
Yes, that code is 401 fire extinguisher. Speaking of bombs, did the 121B get buffed like the 121? Probably not, but I will double check. I actually do like the M60. The buff it got made its role as a sniper much more defined. Yes, it's super accurate now.
Super accurate.
Super accurate.
I'm getting distracted. That was a good joke. I like that one. I
The
get
code
distracted.
should reset every so often so it works on the website to troll people.
Well, it has like 100,000 uses, and as I learned doing a giveaway for someone else's channel, that we only have had about, I think about 8,000 or so, maybe 9,000 by now, people who have used the code. So troll your friends if you would like to.
Yes, we brought it up on the stream a bunch of times, Alan's who probably have used it before if it's showing up as invalid.
Almost definitely.
When will the Halloween event start? I believe next week, but the final confirmation will come when it does on the portal.
Yeah.
Actually, I think, does the current article on the portal have the date? It might.
It might. Do you want to... You're still live, huh?
I am still live. You're still live too, aren't you?
Yeah, but I'm running away currently, so... let me double check the... Well, we only have the community challenge, I think.
No, there's an article up on the Halloween thing right now because there's a video about the Murney, the town of Murney.
Oop, there we go. Yes, it does have dates. Sunday, October 25th. That is when the mode drops. So, like, I knew the date. I just wanted to make sure that the article also reflects what
exactly.
I said.
Also, that that it was public already.
Yes, that too.
Oh, good. I found the enemies. They're all in that back forest. Yeah.
Fun.
All of them.
Every single one of them?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Well, you know, they did hurt me quite a lot when I got spotted, so... Let's see, can I? I cannot see him from here. What's the points in and out thing? So that... Put your points in and find out. What? I don't know what I can do.
What do you guys think about the DMCA topic viral on Twitter right now for Twitch streaming? I think that, and this is my personal opinion, that Twitch has not done enough to prepare people on its platform for the ramifications of the DMCA situation. And hopefully that's something they're working on. I know that a bunch of Twitch streamers got an email today that was very confusing to a lot of them, that was worded like they were receiving a copyright strike, but it actually may have just been that they were being warned that they had stuff muted for it violating copyright. I don't know. It's tough. And I think in general the music industry is just way behind the times with as far as like adjusting to streaming. I think that it would behoove them to be more friendly to streamers. But I think we're getting there, right? Like both Facebook and Twitch have announced platforms where stream legal music is there, although I know the Twitch one kind of sucks. So hopefully it's something that both the streaming platforms and the music industry are working on improving, because I think it'll benefit everyone if they're more open and transparent about how that stuff should work.
I'm trying to get some shots on this guy, but I cannot.
Lady May says, I got into the soundtrack by Switch beta. So my understanding is the music you can play through the Twitch beta soundtrack is what will be removed from your VOD, which is goofy. I fundamentally don't understand the music industry's perspective that they're losing revenue by people happening to hear a song that they own rights to on a stream. I think it's much more likely that they gain revenue from that happening. It's just I don't understand it from a business perspective. As someone who works in a fairly similar industry, it just doesn't make sense to me. You're not making a lot of money off, like individual track downloads these days anyway. So I don't understand who's watching streams to listen to music they can't otherwise access. What?
Oh gosh.
I very much agree with the new problems announcement. You should be getting enough decent music to encourage people to use it. Yeah. A lot of my favorite streamers have just switched to using like Pretzel or they'll use music from labels that have made it clear that they won't prosecute. Like for example, Fat Records, the punk record label owned by Fat Mike of NoFX. They've made it clear that they're not interested in going after people for copyright. So There's a lot of great punk bands on that record, so if that's your kind of music, you're pretty much good.
Yeah, there's also what is it called? Common use music that's on YouTube. You can search common use on YouTube, and it'll bring up a lot of channels that have made it say in the same vein, have made it very clear that these songs have been made for the sole purpose of using in videos and streams and the like. And there's a lot of different genres that they have, but...
Okay, just to cut into a WoW-related question, have they mentioned when Tour of Duty tasks will start? Tour of Duty tasks will begin on October 26th. There is your date, Johnny.
Okay, and on that note, I believe that is just about the end of the stream. Cabbage, do you have any final words for our lovely viewership?
Cranky Monkey just popped up in chat, said thanks Wargaming for your support for the Ontario Regiment Museum and providing some promotion for the Tank Truck 2 event. It was a huge success. Glad to hear. If you're in Ontario, we of course recommend that you go check out the Ontario Regiment Museum and any and all events they put forward, especially when they're trying to make stuff work throughout this what did you call it, the state of the world?
The state of the world. Yeah.
Thanks for the game, by the way, Our Destroyer. I hope you all have a good week. Let us know how your World of Tanks progress is going. We'll be back next Tuesday with more platoons and Q&As. And if you, I'm excited to see what happens on Thursday when we have our first community game night. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, and on that note, if you guys are over on Twitch, we are going to be raiding, so please give a warm Sherman welcome to Nick Shocks. Let him know that Tragic is better than him in the T-77. Goodbye, everybody.
You can say that Kabmech is worse than him in every tank, and that's fine.